Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be about me showing you some tips and tricks on how to improve your overall game in Call of Duty. These aren't like just tricks I'm making up. These are tricks that the pros use. So let me know what you think of them. If you liked the video and you want more videos like this, leave a like down below and be sure to subscribe, as it does help the channel grow. Let's get into it. Alright, so first, whenever you're going to get ready to play the game, you always want to focus on what kind of gun you're going to use. What kind of player are you? So, are you an AR guy? Are you a subby guy? Don't be a shotgun guy. LMGs work in pubs, but like, if you're trying to really dominate, I wouldn't use an LMG either. And then either you're a marksman or a sniper rifle guy. Usually teams don't have too many of these. If you're trying to actually like win games, you shouldn't be using a bunch of sniper rifles. It's just more for like dudes in ground war. Dudes in like 10v10 domination. Sniper rifles aren't too common, so I'd mainly focus on an SMG or an assault rifle. Find out which one you like more. What guns do you like? Do you like to rush and use an SMG, nice fast-paced class, or do you want to use an AR, play the long game and still be able to get in and rush with them, but more or less you're at a medium to long range as opposed to a medium to short range. So first you have to decide that. Then whatever gun you choose, I'm just for instance going to do SMG, rushing based. You want to choose what gun you like the most. Obviously the MP5 in this game is just nuts, so I'm going to go with the MP5. And realistically, I've got platinum, so I mean I've used all of these guns, and honestly I think every single gun other than the Uzi possibly, submachine gun wise in this game, is nuts. They're going to be adding the UMP 45. I can't wait to use that. That gun's going to be nuts too, I have a feeling. I mean, Modern Warfare 2 days, that gun was something else. It's top 5 gun all time. What a bait. So yeah, choose what gun you like. I just like the MP5 because obviously, like, before the pre-nerf, I haven't used it since, but it's pretty much the best gun in the game other than the M4. Choose your primary, and then your secondary. The secondary is not super important. I mean, most people just go with a knife. You could just do the knife. It doesn't matter. Most pros just use a knife just to get around quicker on the map. If not, just use that pistol that you like. Use a good secondary. Find whatever handgun you like. Secondary is all based off your preference. And then perks. I like to use perks based off the map that I'm on. So say, for instance, if I'm on Shoot House, I want to have EOD on because people are just going to be, or actually better examples, Shipment. If I'm on Shipment, dudes are just going to be lobbing grenades, C4, thermite, all that. So you're better off with EOD. But if we're playing on like Arklov Peak and it's 10v10, you're better off with Cold-Blooded. So I mean that varies person to person. I know some people like to run Overkill, and I've been doing that lately too, just to carry a shotgun so I don't have to just run around with a shotgun to do those challenges. Some people use Overkill. I wouldn't suggest it. You're better off just using one gun in a secondary. The best way to get a second primary weapon on you is kill someone and take theirs. That's just a little bit of advice. I would use Cold-Blooded if like people are starting to get kill streaks out. But other than that, you could literally just run EOD the entire time until like you join a game and somebody just comes in and has a chopper gunner or something. And you're like, all right, whatever. In mid game, you could just switch it, which is nice. And then for the second perk, I always like to run Ghost no matter what. I don't want to be detected on UAVs just because I don't want it to be an easy giveaway of where I'm at if they have a UAV and I don't. It's not something I enjoy. So I always like to run Ghost no matter what on every class. And then also for the perk 3, this is all varies on class. Spot Tracker is actually very OP. Like literally just follow everyone. You can see everyone's footprints wherever they go. It's pretty OP. So I mean, you could probably use that at all times if you wanted to. There's Battle Harden, that varies off map, like close quarters. If people are using stuns or EMPs or stuff like that, I would use Battle Harden, but most of the time people don't really use flashes or stuns as much, so you don't really need to use it. Shrapnel, if you're at a close quarters place and you want to throw more C4s, more nades, that's the way to go, like a Shipment or a Shoot House. And then what I've been really rocking with lately is Amped. I love Amped because I've been using the marksman rifles with the shotgun, trying to get them both gold so I can get to this Damascus, and you just swap weapons so damn quick. I'll have a sniper out, all of a sudden flip back to my shotgun, and it's a wrap for homeboy that runs up on me. So I've really been enjoying using Amped. But then again, all these will vary based off the map. You got to figure out what works best for you in every single map. So then lethal and tactical, this is all what works best for you too. I'd say the best lethal to use would be a C4. Right now I like running the stim. The stim's good. The stim is pretty much overpowered. It's overpowered. The Pro League does not allow it. So most of those guys just use generic stuff like stuns or flashes, but most people just use stims. So I would just run with the stim, and that's pretty much, you got to figure out what class setup works best for you. But this right here is a perfect ideal Russian class setup for me. This may vary for you, but this works for me. So let's get into some gameplay and show you some little tricks in the game. All right, next up is movement. How you move around the map is everything. So you don't want to just be that guy that just sits in a building and just camps the entire time. You got to move around the map. And when you're moving around the map, you got to check your corners like that. And you got to be unpredictable. You always got to be moving. Always be moving. In a fast-paced map like Shoot House, you always want to be moving. What's key when running around is whenever you're going to expose your body to an opponent, you gotta change up the level, the eye level. You gotta be jumping. You gotta go high, you gotta go low. You gotta do something else to where it gets their aim to be a little messed up, you know? So when you come around a corner like this, you wanna go jump. Something like that. Something different. So it doesn't, they can't just aim at this corner and you peep it and then you're dead. That's all people will do. That's a lot of people in this game. So you gotta jump around corners. It really mixes it up and it throws a lot of people off. And see right there, different movement in this game gets you kills. People don't expect you to run. People expect you to run the way the map wants you to run. See how I just jumped? Jumping's the... I mean, I guess I know these are bots, but still. Jumping will lead to people missing shots, and that window will give you an opportunity to kill them. So you always want to mix it up. You want to be moving, dive. Dive. Say if someone's over here and you know it, run up, dive, mount. Look at that. Perfect. That window that he had to kill me in was so small, it was like very minuscule. He had about this. So he ran out of this corner, and all he saw... Get out of here. All he saw was a little smidge right there. There's not much you can do with that when it pops up, and you're given like a second before I jump on you after mounting. You gotta practice that. When you're running around corners, you gotta jump. Holy fucking aim. It's my first game on. I don't wanna hear it. Come slide here. Mount. Perfect. Whoever's in this lane is gonna get just shot down. It's gonna be a wrap for them. Like, this map's perfect for demonstrating how people will just camp lanes. Like, people will sit right here and just mount. Okay? Just sit right here and mount. Look at that. And what's best to do when you know someone's just sitting there, mount it up. You already know. You've probably died to this guy or you see your teammates dying to him. You go, jump up, and you know exactly where he's at. His head's probably somewhere along that line, and you can kill him. But if you just turn the corner like this, you're just a sitting duck, and you're just gonna get beamed down. You're gonna be dead in the water like this homeboy right here. So my best suggestion is for everyone in here to, you gotta practice. You gotta practice how you move. You gotta move around the map. And you got to be unique with it. Never just turn a corner. Never just turn a corner. You always got to jump, slide, do something different. Because people online, they're not going to be ready for you jumping corners, doing all this extra stuff. My last tip for the video will be aiming. To be good in this game, or any first-person shooter, you need to be good at aiming. I cannot stress this enough. Oh shit. Aiming is the most important part of Call of Duty and every first-person shooter known to man. Now, the only way you can really practice this is by doing it. So what I suggest to people is, before you get on, every time you want to go play COD, go hop into a game against bots and just, you know what, just destroy them. Put them on whatever difficulty works for you and just practice your aiming. Make sure you're always hitting center mass or a headshot. It'll really make the difference when you come down into a live game and you have that little muscle memory and you could just go on with your shit. You're just wrecking dudes at that point. It'll make all the difference when you can go and hit like stupid shots on the instant like that. I would say get like 300 kills. That's good practice. Go ahead and keep killing bots. Get like 300 kills. It does not matter. Get as many as you want. I would say a minimum of kill 300 bots a day. I want you guys to just try it out before you play a game. Kill about 300 bots, and then when you go into the game, notice how much better you do. Notice how much better your aim really is after you do that little bit of practice against the bots. It doesn't matter if they're on recruit. It doesn't matter if they're on the worst or the best. Well, I mean, the best is actually really going to help you out a lot. But if your aim's not very good, don't start with like veteran. Don't put on hardened. Just do recruit. It does not matter. What matters is you being able to snap onto the target and kill them before they kill you. That's what the whole game is about. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment if you found these tools helpful, and let me know if you want to see more of this kind of content.